Today on the channel, we're taking a look at the great solo from Holy Diver by Vivian Campbell and the mighty Ronnie James Dio coming up next. Alright, welcome back, guys. Today we're taking a look at this mighty guitar solo from Dio, the title track, Holy Diver. What a great solo. This fantastic, amazing solo by Vivian Campbell. For me, it's kind of, you can tell it's a little bit off the cuff. Probably was put together in pieces. Probably improvised a lot of it. It's just really gritty, and some of the phrases are really cool. A couple little fast bits too that we'll get to, and I think you're going to really enjoy this one. Now, truth be told, I've actually done a cover of this, actually a lesson on this before, but I wanted to upgrade it. I got my new studio here. It looks much better, and I think that that video could have been a little bit more concise and simple. So I wanted to redo it, and plus I'm going to be doing a new video coming up. Keep your eyes out for this. It's going to be a back-to-back 80s guitar solos. I'm going to put like 50 of them that I've done back-to-back. It's going to blow your mind. I couldn't believe like all the great solos I've covered over the years. So I wanted to do a new version of this one also. And I ran a poll recently, and you guys voted on this. This actually took second place in the poll. Thank you for voting. I already had this in the works, so I knew I was going to do it anyway. But the one that was number one is the Mr. Crowley solo. So I will be getting to that soon, I promise. And I've seen all of your suggestions. Some great ones in there. And if I can do them, if it's feasible to do them or it makes sense, I will definitely get to those. All right. Some of those that you mentioned I've already kind of got on my list of to-do solos. And a few that you mentioned I've already done before. So one thing you can do, if you're wondering, you can just hit the search button on my channel, because I've got like 400 videos. Just hit the search button and type in what you're looking for, and chances are I may have done it before. So there you go on that. A couple things before we get started is we're in standard tuning for this. Number two is if you want the tab in Guitar Pro and a backing track, so you can try this out for yourself or maybe even film yourself playing it. I've got a killer backing track that I create myself, available over at Patreon. Make sure and check that out. And also I've got a free gift for you guys, which even has a Dio riff in it. It's called 5 Must-Know 80s Metal Riffs. You can sign up for free. You get the riffs, you get the video, the tab, Guitar Pro, backing tracks even to play along. It's all free. Just check it out down below in the link. All right, enough rambling. Let's get to this. This one's crazy. C minor. We're in the key of C minor for this. Very strange, right? Because the riff is in C. It is strange. A strange choice, but it works so well. Now, what we're doing here is we're going to be playing mainly in C minor, C minor pentatonic, C natural minor scale. We'll cover all the bases for this. And the first phrase we get is this. So it comes out of the chords are going. It's kind of got that pattern to it. And it's a great way to start solo. So think C minor pentatonic at the 8th fret. Right in that area there, and we're going to play on the 10th fret, double stop. Bend it, kind of like a half step in there, and then release it. I'm using my ring finger, 10th fret G, 10th fret B, and then pull off to 8 on the G. And then 10 and 10 on the G, and then 8 again. And when you play 8 that second time, give it a little teeny blues bend. Right there. Here is slow. So after the little blues bend, then it's 10-8 on the D. Now you want to be aggressive here. This is definitely Vivian style back in the day. A really aggressive player gives it the sound, right? So you dig it in. Okay, and then after that we're going to do this. Okay, so here more double stops. Or you could think of these as dyads, which are 2-note little chord clusters. It's 8 on the D and G. Slide back to 7. Slide back to 5, and then pick it again. And then play 8, 6, 5 on the A string. A little pinch harmonic there if you can get it. Okay, then we're going to slide up to 10 on the A string. So we're going to go 10A, 8G, back to 10A, and then 8 on the D and G, 8 on the D and G. Okay, and then 3 times at 7 D and G. So that'd be... Okay, next lick. Again, right on a C minor. We're playing 8, 10 on the D, and then really give that some vibrato on the 10th fret there. And then you're gonna play right down the blues scale. This is 8D, 10, 9, 8 on the A, 6A, and I'm muting these. Down to 6, and then play 8 on the A string. Bend that up, whole step, and then release it and pick it again. Okay. And then you're going to play 5 on the G string, the C note here. Just kind of hangs there. Give it a heavy vibrato. If you rather, you could play 10. You could play that C note on the 10th fret on the D string if you want. It's the same note. For me, it just felt better to go down here, but if you'd rather go up here, you can, because we're going to climb up the neck here in a second. Let's cover everything we have so far. Okay, not too bad so far, right? Okay, super cool, kind of a lazy little triplet-y sort of a lick. You're going to bend 18 up, a whole step on the high E string. Then lower it, release it. And then 16, 15 on the high E. And then 16, 15 on the B. And then 18, 16, 15 on the B. So, and then 18 high E, 16 B, and then 15 on the B, and that's kind of where that phrase ends with vibrato. More time. And that's right out of the C minor scale at the 15th fret there. Okay, so if you know your scale, this will be helpful in sort of navigating around what's going on here. Now, aggressive picking lick here, triplets, 16th note triplet. Okay, we'll get to that bend in a sec. What we're doing here, 15, 16, 18 on the B, 15, 16, 18 on the high E, and alternate picking on this. And then I'm picking it again, I'm going to reverse the lick. So once I get to 18 on the high E, I'm going to start again at 18. And then play 18, 16, 15, 18 on the high E, 18, 16, 15 B. So it's a nice little picking lick. Okay, and once you do that, you're going to play 17, 15, 17 G, and then pick 17 again and bend this up a step and a half. So it's going to sound like 20 on the G string. 17, bend that up a step and a half. It'll sound like 20. Lower it down and then play 15 G, 17 D, and then 15 G twice. And that's aggressive right there with the vibrato. So, okay, hopefully that all makes sense. All right, so the next part comes in. We're gonna play. We're gonna play 8 on the B string, 9B, 8, 9, and then 8 on the G, and then 11 on the B. So these are kind of muted. And then, so 11B, and then 8G, 7G, and then 10, 8, 7 on the G, and then 10 on the D twice, 3 times on the 7 on the G, 3 times on the 8th fret on the G, and then 3 times on the 10th fret G. So it'd be like, okay, and the way this comes out of this, say, kind of hear it picking up momentum. And then we play 8, 9 on the B. And that's going to set us up for this next idea. So we've just done this. But then there's a couple pickup notes. So after we do it's 8, 9 on the B, okay? And then that sets us up for this next idea. So the idea is 8, 9, we're going to play 8, 9, 8 with a hammer pull. It's a little pinch harmonic. And then 10 G, back to 9 on the B. And then 8, 9, 8 again. And then 10, 8 on the G. And we're going to play that, let's see. I'm going to play that whole thing twice. Okay, the third time. I'm actually going to do it 3 times. At the end of the third time, we're going to do this. Okay, so that's 7, 8, 7 on the G. hammer, pull, 10 on the D, and then 8 twice on the D string. That's the end of that phrase. Okay, so why don't we do this? Let's go back a little ways. Hopefully you see how that kind of fits together. It's a little tricky, but just remember you're repeating some of this. So once you get the pattern down, it's not too bad. And I wouldn't worry about the pinch harmonics at first if you're having any trouble getting those. Get the phrase down first and then add those. Add that in later. Okay, so that's the first thing we're going to do is that repeating pattern there. And then we start again with a slightly different pattern. So this time we're going to start on the G string, 8th fret, and play 8, and then 9B, 8, 9, 8B, and then 9, 8B, so, and then 10, 8G. Then we'll start over on 8, 8 on the G again, and do that same idea, but instead of going to 8 on the G, we're going to go up to 9 on the B, so. And then right from here, we're going to go 10 on the, 8 on the B, and then 11, 10, 8, high E, 11, 9, 8 on the B, and then 9 on the B. So here's, let's make sense of that last lick, so. Whoops. One more time, a little slower. Okay, then we're going to do a fast lick. Before we get to that, let's go back. So, okay, so let's go back a little ways and let's tie these two ideas together when we move to the 8th fret area here. So we'll start out with this. Okay, and there we go. Okay, and then the really quick lick here, it's just kind of a bunch of notes crammed together here. It sounds kind of like this. Okay, and slowed down, that's. Okay, so the way I'm doing this is starting it with pull-offs from 11 to 10 to 8 on the high E. Then I'm picking 11, 9, 8 on the B. And then I'm repeating 11, 9, 8, but pulling those off. 10G, 8, 9, 8 on the B, hammer pull. 10G, 8, slide back to 7. It's kind of a flurry of notes crammed in there. So let's do that. Once we get to 7 on the G here, 3 times on 8 on the G, 3 times on 10 on the B, 3 times on 8 on the B, sorry, 11 on the B, and then 9 on the B, 3 times, and then pull off to 8, 10, 8, G, bend G up a whole step, release it, play 8 on the G, and then end the whole thing like this. 7, 8, 7 on the G. Alright, so now we've covered all the basics. Let me go ahead and put this all together at a slow tempo for you. Here we go. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy that. Dio, Holy Diver, absolute classic, well worth learning, very manageable from a technique point of view. A couple little fast bits in there, but that's okay. You can always play less notes if you can't quite get them all in there. It'll still sound cool. And you've got the jam track to play along with. If you go over to Patreon and check that out, you can try your own hand at this. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Rock on.